What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to teach you how to wash and maintain any sport fishing boat. This video is going to be mainly for captains, boat owners, and detailers as well. If you are at any spectrum of the list, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to walk you guys through step by step my maintenance wash detail. Really wash all the way from the top and down. We're gonna do woody wax on the metal. We're going to clean the compartments, the seats. It's gonna be a full wash detail. This video is going to be perfect if you're trying to maintain customers' boats, or if you have your own boat, or if you are a captain of a boat. It's going to be a step-by-step guide on how to properly wash and maintain any sport fishing boat. Like always guys, if you get any value out of this, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so every time I make a video it'll pop up. All the products that I'm going to list in this video are linked down below, and if you go ahead and click those links and purchase them, I do get a small percentage, and I really appreciate you guys for all the support. Like always too, if you have any questions at all, please comment down below and I will personally get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Step number one is going to be wash the boat. We're going to start from the top and work our way down, and once we get down to the floor level, we're going to then work our way from the front to the back. Okay, one quick note, I'm using a pump sprayer for one particular reason. Okay, well, two particular reasons. One reason is it's kind of a pain to carry a bucket of soapy water up and down the tuning tower, and two, the pump sprayer allows me to use the least amount of soap as possible. Okay, so when we are washing, especially sport fishers, you want to use the least amount of soap as possible, because soap will leave like these soap stains. It'll look like stains all on the metal and stuff. So what you want to do is you want to use the least amount of soap as possible, close to no soap. If you cannot use any soap, great. This boat is ceramic coated. The front brow, I did seal it off just recently, so this boat is freshly coated and freshly waxed. This particular method is only really going to work on a very, very well maintained boat. If you want to do this every like week or 2 weeks, just to really make sure your boat is in tip-top shape, we are going to start from the very, very top and work our way all the way down. And then once we get down, we're then going to start from the front and work our way back. Top, down, front to back. Let's go. Alrighty, you may be wondering what is inside of my pump sprayer. All I have is Orpine boat soap. I love Orpine boat soap. It really works the best in my opinion. There are some cheaper options out there, and Orpine is a little expensive, but I like it and it goes a long way, and I find like it doesn't really sud all that much, so you don't get as much of those soap stains as possible. Like I said earlier guys, you want to use the least amount of soap as possible when you're doing your maintain and your washes, either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. It will just make your life a lot easier, that way you don't have to go back and clean up all of those soap stains. You'll see me using my brush, my extension pole for the brush, and my wash mitt. I only really use the wash mitt on the metal, and you know, just kind of easy to reach places, and then I'll use the brush and the pole to get all those hard reach spots, you know, that I can't reach by hand. Go ahead, get your Orpine and the pump sprayer, your extension pole, and your wash mitt, and go to washing. All right, so now that the boat is completely washed from the top all the way down, front all the way back, now it is time to dry it. You always want to dry the boat as soon as you're done. So the quicker you can get it washed, the better, because if you let it air dry and you're gonna see like little watermarks, that's what causes hard water spots. Now, if you have a water filter like we have here on the dock that the customer has, that's gonna cut your watermarks in half, but it's still not gonna be perfect. So always, guys, dry it as soon as you're done washing it. Don't create more work for yourself than need be, okay? So if a surface is already dry, don't worry about obviously going over it. So only hit the parts that are wet. If some of the boat did air dry, because they're big boats, it's hot, it's sunny right now, pretty much the entire top half is already dry. So I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm gonna wait till the third step to go up there. So I'm only going to dry the areas that actually need drying, okay? So on this step, we're only focused on drying and nothing else. Let's go ahead and jump to drying it. All right, guys, the boat is completely dried. Now it's time for step number 3, and that's going to be woody waxing all of our metal, all of our stainless steel. So right here, we got our tuna tower, all stainless steel, all aluminum, all the way up. We got some chrome down here. This product right here, man, is my favorite product for doing metal. So chrome, aluminum, stainless steel, anything like that, this is going to be my go-to product. Colonite is also a pretty good product, but I like the ease of this, the spray of this, you know, it just works. So I really enjoy this product. I recommend putting this product on at least once a month on your metal. I find that in saltwater, maybe freshwater, a little different story, but in saltwater, you usually get about a month out of it max. So this is what I like to do about every 2 weeks on this boat, or at the very least once a month. Let's go ahead and apply it. This stuff is super thick, so give it a nice shake and then just spray it on your towel like so. Just spray it on pretty thick and you're wiping it on, and then we're gonna do all the metal and then come back with another rag and then wipe all the residue off. So we'll remove watermarks. It's gonna clean the metal really well. Let's go ahead and hop to it. Step number 4 is going to be seats, compartments, and isinglass. So we got our isinglass back here, we got some seats right here and some cushions up front, and then we're gonna do our compartments. So I know this is kind of 3 in 1 step, but I like to just do them all together. That way you don't have to keep coming back up and down. These seats are pretty clean, and if you wash your boat regularly, they should be pretty clean. Kind of top them off with some 303. I enjoy this product. It's easy to put on, easy to take off, and it works pretty good. And then inside of our compartments, we're gonna use IGL Enhance. This is just a hybrid quick detailer. We're also gonna do our isinglass with this as well. It kind of cleans it, and it also protects it as well. We're gonna do our isinglass, we're gonna do our seats, and we're going to do our compartments. Let's go. When you're doing the isinglass, is I always do the outside of all of the panels first, and then I do all the interior panels. And one reason is just because you're going to be rubbing on them, you're going to be unzipping stuff, and it makes no sense to do that and be rubbing all over them. I do all of the outside, and then I come back and do all of the inside. You will see me spray the isinglass. You can do that, but your best case scenario is going to be to spray the microfiber rag, and that will only cut down on overspray. So if you go and spray the panels like I'm doing, you may get a little bit of overspray. It's not the end of the world, but it could cause a little extra work for you. So it's always kind of best to just spray the rags instead of spraying the actual panel itself. Either way, it won't hurt. We will use the same product and the same rags usually just to do all of our gauges, all of our screens. You can wipe all the compartments with this product. That's another reason why I like it too. It cleans really well. It's a safe cleaner on all your screens, and it will kind of protect it as well, and will help water bead off of it. Do all of your panels, do all of your compartments. I also like to do under the seat cushions with this product as well. And then we're going to move to our 303. So I usually like to do isinglass, compartments, and then the seats. So it's isinglass, compartments, and then the seats. Just spray your 303 on the rag, wipe it in. It'll kind of clean it a little bit. If you do need a heavier cleaner, you can use like Purple Power to clean the seat cushions first and then put the 303, but these seats are pretty much spotless, so I just use the 303, and it will help repel water and just keep them cleaner longer. Last and final step is to do the windows. Keep it simple. You can use glass cleaners and stuff, but I've noticed, especially in Florida in the super hot sun, or in Orange Beach, Alabama, where I'm at today, it is hot, okay? So if you use like glass cleaners and that kind of thing, it dries to the glass and you get streaks. And man, unless I just haven't found the product out there, and if you got the magic product, tell me down below, because I haven't really found a good product that works without having to do a ton of extra work. So what I do is I keep it simple. I get 2 microfiber rags. I wet one damp, like it's not sopping wet, but it's just damp, and then one is dry, and then that is it. I wipe with my wet one and then dry with my dry one, and it works every single time. It's simple, it's easy, no creams, no sprays, no nonsense. Just one wet rag, one dry rag, and let's go. Alright guys, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, and comment down below guys, and we look forward to seeing you on our next video. Now, here's a question that I've been getting a lot. Everybody asks is, how much are you charging? How much are you charging? Okay, so on my maintenance details, all right, I don't have a lot, first of all. Let me go ahead and clear that up. I don't really have a ton of boats that I maintain on the regular basis, just because that's not necessarily the business model that I like to have. It is a great business model if you are trying to scale and grow your company and possibly sell it one day, because the more monthly clients you have, or the more weekly or monthly clients you have, that will actually allow you to have a company to sell. So if that is your goal in mind, to sell your company one day, definitely get you some monthly clients, maybe get a contract written, because anybody that's going to buy a company one day is going to buy the contracts you have, not just the customer list that you have. Okay, so first things first, I don't really have a lot of monthly maintenance clients, but the ones I do are really, really good. Now, I charge for my monthly packages. So I make it very clear with customers, hey, this is what I'm willing to do for this amount. And typically that amount is $100 an hour. Okay, so this particular customer, he basically wants this boat perfect. All right, he pays me, he says, whatever the boat needs, do it. He is an amazing, amazing customer to have. If you can find one in a million like that, definitely scoop him up. Chad, the customer here, is amazing to me. But guys, basically I charge about $100 an hour. I come out here, I bust butt, and and I basically charge him by the hour. So that's kind of how that works. Now, if you are trying to price a job where the customer just wants you to come out and wash the boat, typically on average, I would charge, for what you're gonna see in this video, I'm gonna charge $10 a foot. But the big difference is how clean the boat is, okay? I'm on this boat about every 2 weeks, so this boat is practically spotless, all right? I'm gonna wash it, but I mean, there's palm trees, and just he uses the boat pretty much every weekend. So, I come out here and maintain it. This boat is practically spotless. But if this boat has been, sitting around and it's got a bunch of oxidations, a bunch of black streak marks, then I'm going to charge closer to that $10 a foot range. So that's where, you can you set your pricing structure as far as time, how long it's going to take you, and, honestly, how dirty it is.